Upbeat, engaging intro music fades. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered what sets top students apart? How do students at places like Harvard manage to absorb so much information and excel in their studies? It's not about being born a genius. It's about studying smarter, not just harder. Today, I'm going to pull back the curtain and share 4 powerful study techniques reportedly used by Harvard students that can completely transform the way you learn. If you're ready to upgrade your study game, stick around. First up, we have the legendary Feynman technique, named after Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman. This one is brilliantly simple, but incredibly effective. The core idea is this: if you can't explain something in simple terms, you don't truly understand it. So, how do you do it? Step 1. Pick a concept you want to learn. Let's say it's the process of photosynthesis. Step 2. Try to teach it to someone else. You can grab a friend, a family member, or even just pretend you're explaining it to a 5-year-old. Use simple language and analogies. Avoid jargon as much as possible. Step 3 is the most important. Identify your knowledge gaps. Whenever you get stuck, stumble over your words, or have to say, "it just is," that's your cue. You found a weak spot in your understanding. So you go back to your textbook, your notes, or your lecture slides, and you review that specific part until you can explain it smoothly and simply. Finally, repeat the process. Refine your explanation until it's clear, concise, and you can deliver it without hesitation. This technique forces you to move beyond simple memorization and build a deep, intuitive understanding of the material. It's a game changer, I promise. Next, let's talk about active recall. How many of you study by just rereading your notes or highlighting your textbook over and over again? It feels productive, right? But research shows it's one of the least effective ways to learn. This is called passive review. Harvard students instead lean heavily on active recall. Active recall is the process of actively retrieving information from your memory. Instead of passively looking at the answer, you force your brain to work to find it. This act of retrieval is what strengthens the neural pathways associated with that memory, making it much easier to recall later on, like during an exam. So, how can you implement this? It's easy. Instead of just rereading a chapter, close the book and try to summarize the key points from memory. Create flashcards, but use them correctly. Don't just flip them over instantly. Really try to pull the answer from your brain first. You can also try practice questions or even create your own mock exams based on your notes. Ask yourself questions like, what are the 3 main causes of the French Revolution? Instead of just reading a list of them. This deliberate effort to remember is what cements the knowledge in your long-term memory. It might feel harder in the moment than passive reading, but that feeling of effort is the sign that real learning is happening. The third technique is a fantastic method for organizing your thoughts and connecting ideas: mind mapping. When you're dealing with complex subjects with lots of interconnected parts, linear notes can be really limiting. Your brain doesn't think in straight lines and bullet points. It thinks in connections and associations. A mind map mirrors this natural way of thinking. Here's how to create one. Start with a central topic in the middle of a blank page. For example, the human nervous system. Then you branch out with the main subtopics like central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. From each of those branches, you create smaller branches with more specific details. From central nervous system, you could branch out to brain and spinal cord. From brain, you could have further branches for cerebrum, cerebellum, and so on. Use different colors, symbols, and even little drawings to make the information more memorable. The visual nature of a mind map helps you see the big picture and how all the different pieces of information relate to each other. It's not just a study tool, it's a thinking tool. It's perfect for brainstorming essays, planning projects, or summarizing an entire lecture on a single page. It turns a mountain of information into a clear, organized, and easy-to-digest visual chart. Finally, we have the Pomodoro technique. This one is all about focus and time management. In a world full of distractions, your phone buzzing, social media notifications popping up, maintaining deep focus can feel impossible. The Pomodoro technique provides a simple structure to fight back against these distractions. Developed by Francesco Cirello, the method is named after the Italian word for tomato because he used a tomato-shaped kitchen timer. Here's the breakdown. First, you choose a task you need to work on. Second, you set a timer for 25 minutes. During these 25 minutes, you commit to working on that single task with 0 interruptions. No checking your phone, no opening a new tab, just pure, focused work. When the timer rings, you put a check mark on a piece of paper and take a short 5-minute break. This is your chance to stretch, grab a glass of water, or just rest your brain. After the break, you start another 25-minute Pomodoro. After 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break, typically 15 to 30 minutes. This technique is brilliant for several reasons. It breaks down daunting tasks into manageable chunks, which makes it easier to get started and avoids procrastination. It also trains your brain to focus for sustained periods and gives you scheduled breaks to recharge, preventing burnout. It's a powerful way to manage your energy and make your study sessions incredibly productive. So there you have it, 4 powerful study techniques used by some of the brightest students in the world. The Feynman technique for deep understanding, active recall for long-term memory, mind mapping for seeing the big picture, and the Pomodoro technique for disciplined focus. The key takeaway here is that effective studying is an active, not a passive, process. It's about engaging with the material, questioning it, and organizing it in a way that makes sense to you. Try incorporating 1 or 2 of these techniques into your routine this week and see what a difference it makes. You don't have to go to Harvard to study like a Harvard student. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found these tips helpful. Which one are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe for more content to help you learn better and live smarter. See you in the next one.